Welcome to another Nintendo video. In this video I'm going to show you how to add your own music into Thug Pro. First thing you'll need to do is head over to thpsx.com/thugpro-adding-custom-soundtracks. You will need a couple of files from this website to get started. Unfortunately, it's not as simple as copying your MP3 files into a folder, but it is quite straightforward. The first tool you'll need to download is, if you scroll down, you'll see radgametools.com website link. If you click on this, it'll take you to the Rad Video Tools program, and you will need to download this and install it to your computer. Now make a note that this is password protected when you download it, but the password is provided on the website, as you can see here. The next thing you'll need to download is the music example zip file. Once you have downloaded everything you need, go ahead and install the Rad Tools program to get started. Now inside the music example folder you can see a couple of MP3 tracks. This is under user, data, music, and then inside the test soundtrack folder. We won't be needing these as we'll be using our own. If I exit out of here, back into the user folder, you can see the test.sound.json file. We will need to open this in Notepad to make changes to the files that are in here, as we want to use our own music. As you can see here, you've got a soundtrack folder, test soundtrack, soundtrack name, test soundtrack, number of 2 tracks, and it's also got the 2 songs that are in this folder. So we will come back to editing this file. What we'll do first is convert the music so it is playable in Thug Pro. Open up Rad Video Tools and then navigate to the folder that you have your MP3 files in. Select the MP3 file that you wish. I'm going to select No Quarter here. Now you don't need to worry about any of these other buttons. The main one we need to use is the Bink It button with the Bink video icon. There are a few things that you need to change inside the Bink compressor. Underneath the compress audio section down the very bottom, change this from a 4 to a 0, and then change the convert rate to 44,100, and then make sure you check 16-bit/stereo. Then click the Bink button, and this is going to convert our MP3 file into a BIC file. Now that's just one file. You can do this to multiple files all at once. What you'll need to do is highlight the files that you want and then click on Bink It. You will then get a pop-up window asking you to confirm if you want to convert the multiple files into separate output files. Click Yes. Once you're in the compressor window, you'll notice that the Bink button is grayed out and you won't be able to use that. So what we need to do here is click on the Batch button. You'll then see a list of the files that you have selected, and then you can hit Start. While that's converting, we'll need to go back into the text file and add in the songs that we've just converted. So the band and the title headings don't matter too much. The 2 important headings that do matter is the number of tracks at the top. We'll need to make this 3 since we've got 3 tracks here, and also the file name. Notice that they do not have any spaces in their example, so we'll stick with that, and we'll go ahead and rename these files to remove the spaces. So you basically want the file names in the text file to match the file names that you have converted. Just make sure they're the same. Now to add in the other tracks that aren't listed, obviously I've got 3, there's only 2 listed in the text file here. What you'll need to do is copy from the open curly bracket to the closed curly bracket. Make sure you put a comma at the end of the closed curly bracket, and then we'll paste in underneath this. As I mentioned before, the song names do need to match in the text file as the files, and because I renamed the file name inside that text file, I'm going to rename the files here to match. Now my soundtrack folder name is Alestorm, so I'm going to create a folder called Alestorm. Now we can move these files into the Thug Pro folder. You can see that the folder structure it uses here is under the user, the data, music, and then your soundtrack folder should be in there. So what we'll need to do is open up the Thug Pro folder. Easiest way to get there is to type in %appdata% into the Explorer window, then hit enter. This will take you to the roaming app data. You will need to go back one into the local app data. So in this music folder here, I'm going to copy my Alestorm folder. And then you'll need to go back out under the user folder, and this is where you need to copy your text file. Now, providing you followed along, you should be able to open up Thug Pro and select your new soundtrack. Once you're in Thug Pro, you'll need to go and select your soundtrack. I currently have mine turned off, so what you'll need to do is go into Options, then scroll down to Music Options, then scroll down to Choose Soundtrack and select your soundtrack. Mine is called Alestorm. To make sure you've edited your text file correctly, you can go down to track list and see that all of your files are inside the track list. Now your music should start playing automatically, and there you have it. Now go enjoy skating with your own music. And how awesome is that? Playing your own music or your favourite songs in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. And skating with Jack Sparrow, I figured Alestorm fit the bill in terms of soundtrack for this video. So go and check them out if you like pirate metal. If you are interested in the Jack Sparrow custom skater, I'll pop links in the video description as to where I got him from. And don't forget to check out my other videos in Thug Pro on how to add custom skaters and your own skateboards. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below and I'll do my best to answer them. Also, Alestorm themed, I did import the Alestorm skateboard, which is available from the Napalm Records store. I don't believe there is any limit to the amount of songs you can add. Get creative, add all your favourite songs in there and make an awesome playlist for you to skate along to. Now if you want to check out all the songs that you've put in your soundtrack, you can skip the tracks that are playing. And you can do this in two ways. The first way you can skip the track is if you pause the game. Then you can go down to Game Options. And then by scrolling down to Music Options. And then you can scroll down to your track list to find a track that you want to play. Or if you're not too picky, you can just scroll down to Skip Track. And it'll play the next one in queue. The other way you can skip tracks is by holding down Select whilst you're in game. This will bring up a little menu on the top where you can select Skip Track, and then you hold down Select again to get out of it. That's all for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped you out. I will be making more videos on Thug Pro. In my next video I'll be working on adding in custom skate parks. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Remember to click that like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more content. Thanks for watching.